What's up, cousins? Welcome back to Ro Reacts TV, where we react, review, and recap skits from the Country Wayne skit universe. Yesterday, Amber and Amanda went working out together, and Amanda told Amber that she didn't believe that Kai looked anything like Anthony, and now Amber is looking at Kai cross-eyed. Ain't gonna do baby Kai like that. I won't say that she's looking at him cross-eyed, but I will say her spidey senses are up. So the episode begins, and Amber is in the kitchen looking beautiful, and Anthony has Kai, and he comes down the stairs, and he says, "What you doing?" He's looking at her up and down. She says, "I'm about to make breakfast." He says, "You don't have to do that." She says, "Yeah, last night you said you were hungry." He said, "Yeah, last night. You know, them late night cravings." He said, "I don't know. You don't have to do that." She says, "No problem. I'm going to make you guys some grits." He looks at Amber up and down. He says, "I like that outfit." She said, "Oh, I just threw on a little something, something." He said, "Well, let me ask you a question. When you go to the club, who you be going there with?" She said, "What do you mean? Who do I be going there with? I work. We own the club. What are you talking about?" He said, "Yeah, and you be looking all fine walking around there too." He said, "Who you trying to attract?" She said, "Sir, I be dressing for me. Don't be throwing off why. You know that Shayla is trying to attract somebody. Amber just wake up every day and want to look good. Stop playing with me." So Kai starts coughing again. That poor baby. He just working every day from house to house sick. I know how you feel, Kai. But anyway, so he says, "You know what? Can you do me a favor?" She says, "Yeah." He says, "I need to jump in the shower right now. Can you watch him for me?" She says, "Yeah, that's no problem. No problem. Just hand him on over to me." And Kai goes over to Amber and she starts to hold him. But then Anthony says, "You know what? Can you please check his diaper because I got it twisted up and everything when I was changing it. And 1 minute, he had to potty and it was dry. The next minute it was wet. It was a whole ordeal." Anthony, you've been around him since he was born, changing his diapers supposedly. If you'd have spent more time at Shayla's house and less time at Piari's house, you would be a master at diaper changing, Mr. Businessman. Amber tells him, "You know what? I got this. You go take your shower," while she's patting Kai on his back. She says, "And if he goes to sleep, I'll have more time to make breakfast." He says, "Okay," and he goes on upstairs. So after he goes upstairs to take a shower, Amber is still patting him on his back because he's crying. He doesn't feel well, and he is complaining. He's trying to tell us, "They don't pay me enough for this. I need my pay. I am the star. I need my pay grade to go up just a little bit more if I'm going to deal with this. And I'm going to need you guys to go on ahead and give me my own dressing room too, with all the remotes and toys that While Kai is complaining, Amber is looking at him and she's like, "What's wrong, man?" And she's staring him down. She's looking at his hair, his eyes, his forehead, and she's thinking of Anthony. And she's like, "I don't know about this. Something ain't right. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get me a DNA test like Arby did." But she's not saying that. But I know that's what she's thinking. While she's thinking that, Kai lays his head on her shoulder and he takes her hand and he puts it on his back because he wants her to continue rubbing his back. Poor Kai, he's so sweet. I know that coat is tearing in on him. That's pretty much the end of this episode, y'all. But what I want to know from you, cousins, she can't just bring this to Anthony. That's gonna cause a problem. So, should she go behind his back and get a DNA test done, or should she bring this to Anthony? Should she start dropping hints? Drop your thoughts in the comments, cousins, and I'll see you on the next Ro Reacts TV video.